Silent Hill Homecoming, not for the weak at heart. Homecoming is not built for casual gamers at all. If you want an enjoyable, terrifying time, this isn't the game for you. The game is terrifying though, but for all the wrong reasons. You play as Alex Shepard. You spend the entirety of the game chasing down your little brother Josh. Every time you think you have him, he runs away. On your journey, you run into multiple characters needing your help, and in turn they help you with information. The story is great, creepy, and engaging. You'll find yourself crawling through hospitals, cemeteries, and creepy hotels just to name a few locations. The journey through these maze-type locations are extremely fun to make your way through. The gameplay is where the game gets hard to handle though. As I said earlier, this wasn't designed for the casual in mind, so don't expect to pick this one up just for the story. In the beginning, save points are frequent, which is odd considering there's no danger in the beginning. When you hop into the actual game, save points can spread 30 minutes apart, which sucks of course because if you die, you restart at the last point you save. This is what makes the game horrifying, which honestly is sad. I'm afraid to know what lurks around the corner, not because of the atmospheric storytelling, but because I don't want to die and recollect postcards I've been chasing for an hour. A lot of enemy encounters are no big deal, but towards the middle of the game you're introduced to cheap enemies that block your combat moves, forcing you to roll around and attack, which is no big deal after you finally learn you have to time dodges. But when you're faced with multiple enemies at once, dodging is useless as you're forced to be locked on to attack and they just hack away at you until you die. Not only that, but hit detection is off for both you and enemies. You can take damage from clear dodges. It feels more frustrating than fun or terrifying. You'll find yourself cheating the game or just running as it starts to feel unbalanced and unfair. Health doesn't regenerate, which honestly would have taken most negatives away from this game. Instead, in horror game fashion, you have to collect health drinks and first aid kits to regenerate health. Also not a big deal in most cases, but these items are scarce in Silent Hill Homecoming. I know it sounds like I'm just whining because the game is too hard. It's not that it's too hard, it's just that things feel too spaced out. It feels like you're hanging on threads through most of the game. The difficulty kind of just spikes out of nowhere. It turns from fetch quests to screaming at my screen because I have to take on 3 enemies that block everything at the same time. I find the idea of stealth to be more horror. Make me want to sneak around and give me the option to sneak around if you want to really scare me. Don't go the cheap route and make enemy encounters only scary because they have the potential to waste your time. By that definition, the hot dog challenges in Sonic Unleashed are the scariest thing I've ever come across. I have to put my personal bias and preferences aside. This isn't my style of game, but for those of you that it is, this is a great game to suffer through. Be warned though, depending on your patience and usage of health drinks, at any moment this game can stop you dead in your tracks. If you're a hardcore gamer, love horror, or just love torturing yourself, pick this one up. If you're a casual gamer like me that gets frustrated easily, back away. For what it is, a survival horror game, 7 out of 10, and as an overall game, 7 out of 10. If you played Silent Hill Homecoming, tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you liked the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and tune in Monday for First Impressions where you find out what game we're playing next. Thanks for watching.